bowling team to have new shirts, or your youth group, or your mama, as we like to say, or you want to bother showing up for work. You know?
What's up, my people?
Go ahead.
What did I say? What's wrong? I had stuff to do. Thank you.
So let's see if we can say hello to everyone.
Oh, man.
And we had a bunch of people texting us about how we're not funny.
I know.
That's fun. Thanks for that, by the way. If you're one of those people that want to just take a minute, tell us we're not funny.
I think
Appreciate that. People love that when you do it.
I don't know what you're just
I can't wait to spend time with you, whoever you are, that was texting that, so I can point out things I don't like about you. I just, I can sit around and go, you know what? You seem nice, but you're not sometimes. I'd like you to know about that. And that joke you just told, subpar. I'll never get why people think that makes sense.
The text that we got?
Yeah.
I'm answering right now.
Like,
And
what are you doing?
The
What are you
person was
texting
like,
for?
I was like, I'm sorry you don't enjoy the humor. I do thoroughly enjoy the humor about 90% of the time. It just goes too far sometimes. Like, I've seen shows and I'm like, it's not for me 100% of the time.
That's right.
How about the 10% I don't like somebody else is liking? Like,
Yeah, or...
You got to be very all about you. Even when people are like, why are y'all playing this song? Dude, like, this is a radio show.
Yeah, and we're on the air 15 hours a week, live.
I don't
You think
get
we got
it.
a few jokes that aren't going to land?
I'm gonna be honest. There are people and jokes I straight up don't like.
Like mine.
Or like shows. But to take this next step of let them know, it takes a special person.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to. Follow Friday.
I think it's funnier if a joke doesn't land because you know the person's trying so hard that it's even more funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm that
Like,
person.
I just don't get it. I'm never going to get this.
Wow.
We got more?
The other person said, I listen all the time, but sometimes it's just too much.
Then change the
think
channel.
People would still enjoy listening to a normal conversation. It just sounds like you guys think you have to be funny to entertain the listeners. Like, I'm being myself.
I'm being myself.
Do the producers tell you to be more funny? And I'm
The
not
producers.
uptight. Wait, I wish we had producers.
The producers.
And I'm not uptight. I'm just being honest and not trying to be rude. Do you ever want constructive feedback? I know I don't like it. I don't have to listen. If I don't like it, I don't have to listen.
Yeah, that's the point. Like,
Well, Katie on YouTube says, hi, guys, you make me laugh every morning. I love it.
well, thanks.
We
Katie.
don't have to make you laugh, though. That's not what we're asking. I straight up am being myself. That's why Len is always like, dude, you need to calm down.
And it's funny what people think's going on here.
And he's being his annoying self, too.
Do the producers? This is a listener-funded nonprofit organization. We don't have producers.
We don't.
Do you know who produces the show? Us.
Yeah.
Somebody emailed us once. They're like, hey, you were talking about the Queen of England. You should give her a call and ask her.
I remember that.
Listen, if I called the governor's office of Ohio, they'd be like, excuse me, who is this? If I called the mayor of Cleveland, they'd be like, sorry, hold please. We don't know who. Some weird guy's on the phone who thinks he's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Like it's just us. 15 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Talking.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And most of her jokes don't land. It's not my fault. Len told me when we first met. Len's like,
That's
listen,
right.
Brian, you gotta know something.
That's right.
Jannelle, she not funny. And I was like, oh, he's like, no, Brian, listen. Jannelle, not funny.
Oh my God.
Remember that?
I remember. Yeah.
Wow. We're going to bring that up tomorrow.
That's
Aren't we?
crazy. I think we should. But then I don't want to get the whole, like, well, you're funny. Like, I don't need
you to say we're
we don't
funny.
need that.
But it's like Here, let me give you some constructive criticism about you. Who you are, how you act. I like 90% of it, but here's what I'd like you to change for me.
Yeah.
Who does that? Oh, so annoying. Who does that to another human being? Ah.
Wow.
Put your
guys.
phone down and get to work, okay?
This is a venting session. I don't want it to
Wow.
come. Lori says, good morning. Angie says, I enjoy this. I love you, Angie. Gary says, From the land of Team Brian. That is not a land.
That's
That's
right,
like
Gary.
a corner. That's
Gary
all
liked the
y'all
video
see.
I posted.
Land.
I posted a Christmas video, and Gary likes it.
Look,
Posted it on my
nobody's.
page.
Lori, what's up, Lori? Deb is here. Angie says royal blue is a nice color on you, Brian.
Angie, you are the very first person to make a positive comment about something that I'm wearing. Usually, everyone's always got to praise this one. But thank you,
because
Angie,
I
for
got
noticing.
good taste.
It is a good color.
Rain
Thank
is
you.
my daughter. She dresses me.
It's my new swag from Scranton Road Promotional Marketing. ScrantonRoadMinistries.org. All right, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get to YouTube, but I don't
There's
know.
Roxanne.
Roxanne,
Yes.
you don't have to put on a red light.
Wow, you
Roxanne.
see? Keep going. Keep going.
No, is she on YouTube, Roxanne?
No, she's on.
Oh, so we're
Facebook
not on
Live.
YouTube.
She says, "What's wrong with wanting people? What's wrong with wanting to want people to laugh? That's what's wrong. We really need laughter in this time."
The problem is that the person said Brian and I are corny. But basically, that's what they're saying. What's up, Theola? Kelly says the video made me laugh out loud. Regina's
The video
here.
that I posted on my Facebook page, it's a really unique rendition of a Christmas song.
Oh,
Remember that dude standing there with the bells and his shirt off?
you put. That's
I put
funny.
that on my page,
That's
my
funny.
Facebook page, yeah.
Leah says, you guys are doing a great job. Try not to be easily offended. Not everyone will like everything all the time. Thank you, Leah. I actually needed that. You're right. It's like, one person, not a big deal. Sean says, good morning. Loving my Thursday morning family. It is Friday Eve. Woo! Can we just acknowledge that? Lori says, my husband, myself, and another couple were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee last week.
Ooh.
Great weather. Got back this weekend.
Wow.
That is really awesome.
Why didn't you invite us?
Yeah, exactly.
What's that about?
What are you trying to do?
We're over here working.
Exactly. You don't see us telling you about us going all the way to Cleveland, Ohio.
No, that's fun that you went. That's
Wow,
great.
what is wrong with us? Lori, we love you. That is super cool. My mom, talk about brag, she's in DR. 87 degrees last night. 87. Not last
Wow.
night, yesterday. So I'm very happy for you. I think that's super cool. Theola says, Miss Theola to you, laughter is not healing, but it lowers your blood pressure.
I think the
my
Bible
kids-
says it's like medicine, isn't it? Or does
Listen,
that just
I got an
BB wine into
attitude
it?
and I got my bad days. But I laugh a lot. My kids, when they heard that people that laugh a lot are going to last a long time, they were like, man, Mom's going to be here for years.
I thought we'd get a break when we're old.
That's what I'm saying. When they said it, I was like, okay, y'all are saying that like that's not good news. Bebe, he was like, man, Mommy's going to be here for a long time.
All right, I found the verse for you. So it's Proverbs 17:22. A merry heart is like good medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones.
See, there you go.
Your boy sings that song, BB Winans.
Yeah. I mean, if you asked BB about me, he would have never heard of me, but that's my guy, yeah.
Lori, I love you. She said next time we will invite you. Miss
Aw.
Anita agreed with Leah when Leah said, we're doing a great job. Not everybody will like everything all the time. Don't be easily offended.
Yeah, no,
We need
and
that.
trust me, I'm not going to lose sleep tonight. It's just one of those that I sometimes marvel that someone thinks it's a good idea to send something like that.
Yeah,
Like, what?
yeah.
Call our boss and complain to him. You don't need to tell
Nathaniel
us.
says, good morning, Brian, Jannelle, and Kelly. I loved the blast with Dave
Aw,
last hour.
thanks.
That was cool. And Brian was getting all awkward with our president. That's like,
And if you're like, Brian, why do you get so awkward? The answer is because Brian is awkward.
yeah, he
Like-
wasn't faking that.
We got other people in here. Am I faking that?
No,
No,
no.
no.
Like, we've gotten together as families. It happens there.
My kids are sick of Brian. My boys, who are like, they're teenagers, they're just done. And so whenever I'm like, oh, guess what Brian did? We don't want to know. Like, they'll just be like,
I'm not faking it.
he is not cool. He's super corny. I'll tell the jokes. They were like, Ma, he said this 2 weeks ago. They're like, done.
Yeah. Makes you wonder how I got married, how my kids make it to the day.
What does Sarah say? Sarah doesn't even laugh anymore.
Well,
right?
you know,
She'll laugh.
it's actually a fun moment when a couple times a year she laughs at one of my little things. And it's usually when I come up with a new one, like once a year.
Oh, that's
She'll be like,
good.
oh. So speaking of laughter, autocorrect. That's what we're going to talk about today. We don't want to skip that.
Oh,
What?
dang. We got a text. Somebody said, tell Dave to get on his marketing team because I can't find his podcast either.
Yeah, he'll get right
That's
on that.
funny.
So check out this story from Menasha, Wisconsin. Menasha?
Yeah, just say it with confidence. Go ahead.
Menasha,
Go ahead.
Wisconsin. Autocorrect is to blame for a mistaken full-blown.
Hold up.
What?
Stop. This is important.
What?
Aisha said, Brian, I love the light necklace. Still, Team Jannelle. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah!
Why you gotta say that? Can't you
Yeah!
just-
Okay.
Can't you just like it?
We just need good
Period?
news. All right, go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead,
It's
go
like
ahead.
pouring salt on a wound. Thanks a
So,
lot.
autocorrect.
Gary and I are just fine without all the rest of you. We don't need you.
Team Jannelle is awesome.
The water's fine, Gary, isn't it? See? All right. Autocorrect is to blame for a mistaken full-blown police response in Wisconsin. The Appleton Post-Crescent reported that a father in Menasha,
Exactly.
Menasha, whatever,
You got
tomato,
it.
tomato, called 911 saying he got a text that his daughter was being stabbed. It's like, picture this. You get a text. Dad, I'm being stabbed.
Can you imagine? You're like at a date.
What would you do?
Oh, I would be like, hold on. Len would be like, we gotta go. We gotta go. See, I told you these kids don't be.
I told him to get stabbed. They don't listen.
Exactly. Yo, wait, hold on. You know I got a son that's little Len, my most intense kid. I overheard a conversation with his brother. He was like, yeah, so how many kids are you gonna have? And his brother says, and he was like, what about you? He's like, maybe like 3, And he goes, why maybe? He goes, man, you never know if we're gonna get older, you might get shot or something. I was like, wow, dude, like life is not that serious. So yeah, Len gets a text like that. It would be real 911. So who called 911? The dad.
Yeah, the dad's like,
Okay.
police in Appleton, get over there to my
Hello.
daughter's place. Here's her address.
Stabbed? What
She
kind
just
of
texted me.
text is that?
She's been stabbed. Rescue my daughter. So 8 officers rushed to the woman's apartment because there's a stabbing. So we need 8 guys there. Or girls, whatever. Women. Sorry. But they found out that she was actually just fine. It turns out what was happening was she was getting her COVID-19 test. You don't want to type all that.
Yeah.
She ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And so she was going to get swabbed, and she said, hey, Dad, I just got swabbed. And the text auto-corrected to, hey, Dad, something like, hey, Dad, I just got stabbed.
Wow.
The entire situation took
Dude,
about
somebody
25
could get in an
minutes.
accident. We gotta be careful with autocorrect and take it seriously. That's not cool.
Says the person who
You
has
got-
never cared about autocorrect. Let
Oh
me read you.
my gosh, stop.
Every day I get a text from her
Wow.
that makes absolutely no sense. Just yesterday, here's a quote from Jannelle. Quote, asked me how much I'm going to do that I'm.
You gotta be fair. What's up, Marcus?
Ask me how much I'm gonna do that
Katie,
on.
what's up, Katie on YouTube? Y'all are a bunch of whack people. You don't say hi except for Katie and Marcus. Katie says hello. I didn't call you whack. I was just playing. Yo, I said crack on Moody Radio. Can we just?
It's a real thing. What else you
But then I was really
Crack
talking
cocaine?
about joking. And I was like, you know what crack is? Oh my God. Oh my
No,
God.
Jannelle. What's crack? No,
Right?
man, what else are you going to call it? There's not another name for crack cocaine?
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about drugs, though.
I know you weren't.
Yeah.
But what is crack again?
Like cracking, like to crack.
No,
up.
but like crack. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
drug.
what is crack? Oh
Crack
my
is
God.
whack.
Katie says, hi guys, make me laugh every morning. I love it. Can you, oh, Katie, you're awesome. Brian, can you
What?
please give context
No.
to the text? No, it matters. I text Dr.
Tell them what you do.
Julie Slatter.
Show them how you
I
text.
swipe. It is so brilliant, whoever invented this. So, but I'm using a better method now, but it doesn't work because of my lifestyle. It's very annoying. These kids are annoying. Okay, so let me show you how brilliant this is. I can't put that. That's personal information. So, Brian, if I say hello and say hello, just swipe, remove. How are you? So brilliant. Now, that's what I was using before. I switched to Apple. Apple swipe is whack. And so the app that's a swiping app is the one I need to download. But Apple, the one thing they do that is really nice is the microphone. And so because...
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm laughing at what Rob said.
Because, see, autocorrect changed BB to Beverly. They already have enough people in their family.
The Winans.
Hello.
Sorry.
So the microphone when I text is so handy.
Tell them about the
either-
lawyer.
So I was emailing a lawyer on my phone. I'm busy. I got
And
kids.
if you're emailing a lawyer,
I got
do you
I am paying you.
do something as fast as you can and don't proofread it and hit send.
I am paying you. You should figure it out.
Make sure you're sending something accurate to an attorney. Go ahead.
So I'm busy. I'm driving. I'm in between things. And he asked for some information. And so I speak it in. Problem with that when you live with Jannelle is if I'm like, oh, okay, yes, please send the document, that would send fine, right? And you just click send. No, but I got Josiah or Elijah in the back yelling out, Renee's so dumb, she just pushed me. All of that goes into the email. And so I click send. And so, yeah, so I got to come up with something else.
That's why you got to proofread.
That's dumb. See, proofreading, you know what's dumb with proofreading? If I'm swiping and I'm using, listen. If I'm swiping and I'm using a microphone to expedite the process, to stop and proofread, after I did all that, I might as well just write the whole thing down. Like, it defies the purpose of going. I gotta go. Thank you. Viola says, I proofread after I send it. Thank you, Miss Viola. You grandmother, you got life figured out. Thank you. Angie says, is swiping shorthand reinvented? That's what it looks like. No, it's actually the full thing, but instead of like poking at the keyboard, you swipe. It's like
But Jannelle's proven once and for all that it just doesn't work.
It does work. It does.
But it doesn't. Every day you send something
Get the
crazy.
app. Get the app. Apple swipe is dumb, just like Siri's dumb.
When you had,
I'm all about Apple.
When you had Android,
Siri's dumb.
It was equally as bad.
No, swipe is awesome. In fact, let me download it right now.
Wow.
Swipe.
So, what are your autocorrect stories? Jannelle has too many for us. It would be she'd have to say like which hour of which day.
There was one time, but I forgot. It was either like I was texting a guy and it said, like, you're so fine, or something about like it was. I was like, oh wait, hold on, it's so awkward to have to. It was something about your no. And so it was weird because you know those moments where you want to correct it, but you just look so guilty. You just want to be like, just forget it. Yeah, it was very awkward. That's the worst ones when it's actually words like the one that happened to you. Like when it's words that could easily replace it, that's the worst.
So I was texting Sarah, being all smooth. I wanted to text something like, "Love you, hottie," because that's what guys say sometimes to their wives. Does Len ever call you hottie or something?
Not hottie. I'm fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So I was gonna text.
Why are you trying to act like that's weird? Thank you. My baby got game. He got game.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Thank you. Flowers every
I don't have
day.
game.
Every day. Every
get you
day.
flowers every day?
Fresh flowers for the first 6 months of our that we were dating.
There you go.
What were you doing?
How many years ago was that?
Oh my gosh. Anyways, go to your story.
I was going to text, "Love you, hottie," and so I'm going fast. "Love you, hottie." I type out HOTTIE, which is the proper spelling of hottie, in case you're wondering. Shouldn't autocorrect. So you hit send. It autocorrects right before it hits send to Biggie.
Oof.
So I texted my wife,
Oh my
"Love you,
gosh.
Biggie." And then
That
panic
is
and be like,
horrible.
"Babe, you're not big."
Oh my gosh.
I'm just trying to say
Oh
hottie.
my
When it
God.
autocorrected, I swear.
Oh, I wanted to tell you.
You try it.
Talking about stuff. So I was telling Giselle about how Len called me big and how he told the kids, your mother's never been this big. And then he walked in and he was like, I did not see. He was horrified. And I had to call one of the kids and all I had to say is, remember that? Like, I didn't even have to give him clues. Remember that time? And then Isaiah, it was so horrible. Isaiah even said, you want me to say it out loud? Because he felt so
What did Len say?
bad. And I was like, that is messed up. I'm like, yeah, say it.
He was trying to deny he said it.
Yeah, he's like, I did not say that to you. He was like, he couldn't believe it.
Because I bring it up, I think, every time I see the poor guy.
Because Biggie's pretty, like, that's bad.
That's not a good idea.
Miss Anita says, for those whose love language is words, proofreading is an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
Angie says,
Here's why
funny.
proofreading's dumb.
It is dumb. Nobody got time for that. Angie says, it's swiping. Oh, wait. Too many times I have verbal autocorrect. Mike, did you see the spread he brought, dude?
Yeah, he made a bunch of peanut butter stuff for me.
Aisha says, oh no. Gary says, I'm sure the president proofreads. He tweets a lot. Oh, cause he ain't nobody got time for that. I got stuff to do.
What's the song again? Ain't nobody got.
I don't, and this is my song. This should be the soundtrack. Like when
life?
I'm home, yes, with the kids, they be asking me to do stuff. Thank you. This is it. Until I get an assistant. I want to get a job. That's what I'm going to do. That's my life mission. Getting a job that finally recognizes this girl needs an assistant. That's what I got to do.
Wow.
What?
Are you going to play it?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. This is me. All day.
You've been saying that for a while
All
now.
day.
You going to play it?
All day. That's when she was talking. Yeah! Can you imagine this playing when the kids ask you to do something? Oh, that would be awesome.
What do you have time for?
I don't got time. And my thing is, when the stuff I gotta do, I'll be like, you know what you gotta do? Go get the keys and turn my van on. I don't care how much in a rush you are. I'm not getting in the van until it's warm.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right.
Ain't nobody got time
Yo,
for that.
a pregnant wife to them is gonna be a piece of cake. They're gonna be like, dude, you are not that.
You know what my mother made me do when she was perfectly healthy?
Oh my gosh.
What was Len doing when he said, she not funny? What was he doing? What was he doing? The same thing he's doing when he called.
Oh
Your
my
mother didn't
God.
used to be that big.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Right. Gary
This is
says,
so bad.
Brian, change the Roxanne name. What? To your...
To your name and then sing it. Brian, you don't have to turn on a red light. Is that what you mean, Gary? What are we doing on our team today?
So, Rob loves the BB Winans song. That's one of your favorite songs.
Yeah.
Lori says, my mission when working is to go to work, do my job, have a good time, and go home. Part of the good time is getting a patient to smile who is grumpy. See, that's what we like doing. That's so tight. You sound like an amazing nurse.
I'm always trying to get her to smile because she's so grumpy.
Gary says, I'm all about not having time. Thank you. Thank you.
That is
You
what
got
you'd
it. You
say.
see what it is? Look, I got a philosophy. My husband's a complete opposite. It drives me up the wall. Time is money. It is my most valuable resource. And so I'm always asking myself, can I be better used somewhere else? Thank you. Or
Yeah.
can my talents or my skills be better used somewhere else? And then I'm always thinking, is there somebody else down the line that could address this, like washing dishes? That's why I got a line.
Where'd you get that from your father?
Awesome.
Tell him what your dad would do. This is my very favorite.
Dad, and he was running stuff. He was a mechanic. He owned his business. He was
In his
telling
little
people
shorts?
what to do.
Right.
We just talked about him. He was wearing, and Giselle confirmed it. He would do that with our friends in the living room. Because he was at home and he was comfortable. He would wear little boxers. Like I'm talking about little boxers with no shirt. And he had a little belly. Well, he had a belly. And so he would sit, lay down, and call you, Jannelle! Because I was like all the way in my room.
So you're like on a different floor of the house or
Yeah.
something.
Jannelle!
And you're like, what's wrong?
Right. You come down. Can you give me my shoes right there? Or can you get the
What would
control
you
right
say?
over there?
What would you say?
Just know. Like, you can't. You want to be like that's what I was hoping my mom would do. Like, yo, dude, like, you
Get
could just.
up.
Yeah, no. But you just knew. Or he would call DR. I'm not lying. Call DR, bragging to his friends and family how he's cooking. And then he'll be like, go get the rice right there. And so I would go get the rice and go, okay, now go wash it. Go. And he'll be talking, yeah, over here cooking dinner. And you're a kid hearing that? You are not cooking dinner.
That's where you got it. I love that he was wearing the short shorts and no shirt with your friends over.
Yeah, my friend's over.
Could you
And then he
imagine?
would stop, because I did it to my kids in the kitchen the other day. And so I told them about their grandpa. He would stand with his boxers and look, and then grab it and go like this, making sure everybody's doing what they got to do.
What would
walk
you-
out. That was him. He was always supervising.
You know what? Len should reenact that for the kids when they have a friend come over. When did you just die?
Oh my goodness!
I'd-
You know,
Have Edwin do it.
Len's friends is Len is very well known with the kids' friends, because when they're on the phone or on FaceTime, they hear him in the background, and so Isaiah just stopped telling his friends, Because they'll be like, oh, is your dad mad? No, it's just like who he is. So he just stopped. Like, he's just like, it's just my dad. And then if you tell him, Dad, I'm on the phone, or I don't care, it makes it worse. I don't care who. This is my house. And yeah.
I want to do it to my kids. Sit around in little short shorts with my shirt off. And you know how mad they would be at me?
Seriously? Yeah.
What would your kids do if Len did that? Sitting there.
They do have, my kids have learned, dude, like, this is just my house. And so the kids' friends kind of know, like, it's just the Nevilles. Like, this is who they are. Yeah.
All right. We got to go.
The kids would just die. Angie's agreeing. Angie said, have a great Friday Eve. That's right. You gonna tell your people it is Friday Eve. Aisha, what's free? Miss Anita, Thiola. Wait, can I say hi to people on YouTube? Marcus and Katie, thank you for engaging. You guys are awesome. All those other people that like to sit around, you're probably laughing at Brian. Rob, what's up? Wait, hold on. We gotta, hello. Calm down. You ain't going nowhere. Deb is here. Angie, what's up? Kelly,
mama.
Roxanne, what